Hey, what's going on, everybody? I just want to do a video of these modded Micro Center arcades that I made. I got these arcades from Micro Center. This one here is the 32 inch, and this one here is the 3/4 scale inch. Both modded to a 50 inch and to a racing arcade style arcade stand-up version. The reason I want to do these videos is because they're in a lot of Micro Center arcade videos on YouTube. There's probably a handful, but just to give you an idea of the possibility that you could do with these arcades like this is awesome. They're low price. I just seen this one that was like about $400, and this one was two something. I actually got this one for $200 because it was an open box item, and this one I got for 150. It was an open box item. The deal with this one was really good. So let's start off with this 32 inch. So I modded this one to 50 inch. And the reason is, if you look at the 32 inch Micro Center one, there's one thing that I really hate about it, and that is the bezels on the screen. I'll show you a picture of one installed normal that I did. Basically, it was this one, and then I converted it to a 50 inch because what I did is I measure the top of the screen to the bottom, actually measured to the screen that I have here, which is a 50 inch Insignia from Best Buy. What I did in this particular unit, I kept the sides and everything in the middle, I just stretch it to 45 inches long. So the board on the bottom is 45 inches. The pieces in the back are 45 inches. Just show you here, just a little minor gap. You hardly can see it, but once I cover it, it should be all set. There it is. And here's the back. These open just like normal as the original ones do too. So what I did is I drilled some holes here on the side, just like the original ones. Basically just put it on top of that and then measure the holes, and then it actually worked. Everything worked perfect. Pretty easy to do. 3/4 MDF that I use from Home Depot, two big sheets that run like about what, $70. So this machine, it's pretty huge. The joystick layout is it is 48 inches long. So it's a perfect size because that's how usually they sell them. They sell them 2 feet by 4 feet or 4 feet by 8. So worked out perfect on this one. This one I did an 8-button layout, trackball, small trackball, a spinner here with steering, pinball button, so you can see the pinball button, launch button here, 4-way joystick on it, the controls up here. I put a stream deck for easy access to games, so you can see I have Hyperspin, Launchbox, Big Box, Steam, Spotify for music. You can actually start playing your Spotify music here. I have it controlled for the lights too, and just a quick access to games on Steam or what I have here. Very handy. I recommend to get one of these. It's just one click, turns on everything. Extra USB with USB Type-C. Extra hub just to add anything on it. A small trackball. This comes right off. I didn't want to put it here in the middle just for the reason that it might hit the buttons and turn something off. But you just pull that off and it comes right on. You could get this steering wheel at Thingiverse, I believe, and I just modified it to put the screw on it and made this a little bigger because from the original didn't fit. And just pop right in and you can see that it works. I 3D printed the cup holders. You can see the holes there. I also 3D printed the holders. I use Wii remotes. They work awesome. Waiting for these new ones that came out. I forgot what they were called, but they should be coming out soon. Hopefully they have them in stock. Here's the other one here. And I epoxy the board. So the reason I epoxy the board is because I did have a piece of acrylic, but every time I did the hole, it started cracking, so I didn't want to deal with it. Got some epoxy from Amazon. I did it, and it is waterproof, and it came out pretty good. This is my first time doing it too, which is awesome. So what I'm running here is a build from Arcade One. His name's Carlos. Is a Hyperspin build, 16 terabytes of game, plus the Steam edition. So in this computer system, I'm running about 20 terabytes of games so far right now. I have everything: Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, Techno Parrot, PC games, MAME Online, which is pretty cool. Everything. And the cool thing about his build, if there's a problem, you just send him an email. He'll actually hop into your computer and fix everything for you. So I had a problem with the controls. Within a couple hours, he got on it, told me to send him a code, and boom, he was on there, fixed it, and fixed it for me. And that's quality service to me. When you buy his build, I bought his hard drives. It was just basically put them in my computer, plug and play, and ready to go. And it was an excellent price. Excellent price for 16 terabytes of games. It was just awesome. So that his build runs Hyperspin. I'm not a really big fan of Hyperspin. I like Big Box, Lunchbox. I just think it's more cleaner, better. It's easy to put more games on it. So what I did is basically just transfer his games into to Launchbox. It still uses emulators and stuff. To me, it's better. I like it. It's just cleaner. And if I had to add games, it's easier. Comparing to putting Steam games on Hyperspin to Launchbox is like 20 times easier. But some people tell me that they like Hyperspin, but they're both good. They both do their thing. So I'll just show you his build. Also, this runs Xbox controls. There's an Xbox One, I think, the new one, the little white one. I don't know what's it called. Yeah, Xbox One. In it too in the back. I got that as a gift. I'm more into retro games, old school games, and fighting games. But yeah, this is it. It was pretty easy to do. Anybody could do it. Like I said, 45 inches, and then a 50-inch TV fit fine on it. No problem at all. I was kind of shocked. It went on perfect the first time. But overall, very happy. When you have a 50-inch screen, it's just awesome. My daughter's been playing with it. My friends that come over, they're like, holy shit, and stuff like that. But pretty cool. I 3D printed these two to hold the marquee up, because I'm going to switch it to a video one soon. Seeing that they're coming out with more screens. But just to show you, so if I wanted to start Hyperspin, I'll just hit this button, and then it'll just load. So this is all his here. You got everything: Techno Parrot, Sega, gun games, Nintendo, open board, MAME, Cody, Game Boy. That's just really, really cool. A lot of games. GameCube, Dreamcast, Sega. PlayStation 2. I was shocked when I seen a PlayStation 3. PSP Mini, Xbox, Atari. Everything you want. Everything you need. PC games. MAME is what I really play the most. So, tons of games. Anything you want. And the nice thing it comes with all the graphics. You don't have to do nothing. All you do is plug it in and play it. Like I said, I had a little problem with the remote, but that's because it was my fault. But he got on it and fixed it for me. Let's see what else. Pinball. If you have a pinball machine, you know how hard it is to put pinball games on it. To deal with the marquee. All his work perfect. I was kind of shocked. Pinball FX is pretty easy, but all the visual pinball stuff, it's a pain in the ass. So here we got some PC game: Angry Birds, Batman, Battletoads, and he'll put logos like this to use an Xbox remote. The cool thing, I have a mini pack on this one, so I could just switch it from a keyboard to the Xbox 360 and then back to where it was. So everything works perfect. So you could just use this to play, you know, any game you want on here. You got a golden tee from basically Android, and it runs awesome. I connected it with this track and perfect. Golden tee, another one. Killer Instincts, one of my favorite games. They all run great, you know, no problem with them. Marvel vs. Capcom, Mortal Kombat 2. I had a problem with Mortal Kombat on this one, and he got on and fixed it. How can you beat that, you know? But just to give you an idea, you're gonna exit out of it. So you go back to your home screen now. Oh, if I want launch box, a big box, you know, just hit the button. Launch box comes out. Hopefully it comes out. Maybe not. I'll do big box instead. There you go. So big box, I like it because of stuff like this. You know, you can change the themes pretty easy if you want. 1064. I didn't add all of them. I added the ones that I really play on it. The Steam one's pretty easy. You know. Wii, arcade. So this one I did myself. I changed all the genre, the stickers and stuff. Favorites. I just put my favorites there. If you look at that video, I did this. You know, that's the reason I like Launchbox. It's so easy to add these videos, add these icons too, like the genres and stuff. Just so easy. See sports, and sometimes they just do it for you. You know, now you got your beat 'em ups, Capcom, Konami, light gun games. So if you want to play, I could just hit anything there. It starts working. So it's pretty cool. And the cool thing is there's a new build, a big box that just came out today. So some things changed and stuff, but it's just excellent. So just awesome build. If you want to do it, recommend it. Save you tons of money from buying a 50-inch from a lot of people. They usually $1,500 plus, not including the system. This actually cost me less than $1,000, to be honest with you. Less than $1,000 to do, but worth it. You know, I hope you guys, some of you guys, start doing this. You know, I like people when they start modding stuff. You know, it's pretty cool. But yeah, 50-inch micro center cap, you can do it. Pretty simple. And I'll do a video on this one, the 3/4 micro center stand up that I did to a racing cap. Thank you.